So it's quitting time, 5 o'clock on Wednesday the 18th. I got the whole top half of that wall all in. And more boards than that actually cut. So the next task is to actually get the double doors on the other wall installed, opposite wall installed, and then I can actually start working my way out to this end wall. The end wall's got a lot of cutouts and stuff in it for the windows, and I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the gables. I'm thinking I'm actually going to make like 4-inch wide clapboards. Basically resaw 4-inch wide board, which is 1 inch thick, to a 1/4 to 3/4, quarter on this side and quarter on that side, so I get 2 clapboards out of it. I'll try it. We'll see if it see whether or not that's a reasonable thing to try and do. But this is about 1 man day's work. That's pretty much me by myself for 1 whole day. So I'm super happy about that. That's a great result, and it's looking terrific, and the wife likes it. So, well, it's 9:15 at night, and we finally got the doors in. Came out pretty good. These are cheap $700 doors from Home Depot, and obviously I don't have a lock set yet, but it looks pretty good. I got a little bit of I think maybe it's cracked just a little bit there, but I ain't gonna worry about it. They didn't even give you the instructions to put these strike plates in for the fixed door. They didn't give you any instruction on doing that. You just kind of had to figure it out. And they didn't, and there's a similar on the bottom. They didn't give you any templates or anything. Or drilling a hole in that bottom. I figured out. And this plate here is inset into the middle part of the door, but then sits proud over the outside. Really, that should be set in here, but this appears to be metal, so I don't think I want to funk with it. Yeah, I'll say funk. One more task here with the door. It's a nice size opening. Looks great at night. It's a lot more orange in the video than we're actually seeing here live. Evening of Saturday the 21st of January 2023. So I got the door in, I got the flashing in, this was part of that was yesterday. You can see there's lights in the shop now. I got 2 8-foot LEDs. They're really great. They can go between multiple temperatures, warm, cool, and daylight. I have them on daylight, and they have a couple different power ranges, and I have them all the way up. They're great. Light is great in there right now. On this end, on the far end, over here, this light's great. Down here, it's a little dark, so a little too many shadows. So I'll need to add a couple more. I have to decide exactly how I want to do that. They were from Lowe's, good price, $69 a piece or something. They're great. You can see I've been working on the board and batten, and over half done this side. Kind of ran out of lumber in the shop, and I'm quit for the night. It's 4:45. I might come back out later and start cutting the 42-inch, the short boards that go underneath all these. And obviously I need some real short stuff that's square on the top underneath of the edge of the door. I feel like I'm being pretty efficient with the building materials, because out of this entire building, that's all the 2x scrap that's currently left. A couple other, I got 2 pieces of 2x10, but that's all the 2x4s and 6s. That's all that's left. currently, and I still have to do the blocking on the short wall. I got the blocking done here, and I got about 12 feet of that exterior to go, so I'm about halfway done down there. And some material stacked here. I went and got 12 more boards of poplar. There's 10 of them there and 2 more over here. I think these 2 are not going to be useful for exterior boards. They're kind of split down the middle. They're both kind of split down the middle, and they've got this bark inclusion up there. So they may end up being shorter pieces or 2-foot battens, 2-inch battens, and 2-inch battens. But that pile of 9 right there, that's 90 inches about of the 125 I need to go. So it's Saturday night. Swept the floor a little bit, and stumble over my 2x4s, and kind of hard to see. I love these lights. These are 8-foot lights. Got them both wired up today, and nice lighting here on that end of the room. The other end of the room, if I turn around slowly, so I'm not doing whip pan. But down there, you can see the lights are not as bright. So I don't know whether I'm just going to put 2 more 8s down the ceiling there, which is what I'll probably do. Because I just like the way this light in here is just like, there's like no hard shadows. It's really good. I may end up putting some, my plan is to have a old-fashioned woodworking bench there along the back. So I may have some spotlights up here looking down, and eventually, you know, it would be good to have this set up to do videotaping in. So I may end up with, you know, key fill back kind of lights and stuff like that, as well as these nice even lights for actually doing work. Well, it is 6 o'clock Sunday night, 5th February, and finally got the last long pieces up on the long walls. And you can see the lights shining out from inside along the crack on top, and I think it's blown insulation on the inside. Still haven't touched the short wall yet, but I made the decision. I was trying to figure out whether or not this last board needed to come all the way out to this edge, or whether it needed to go further and butt that edge up against it. But because of the way that last rafter lies, I decided I didn't want a 1-inch piece, you know, hanging out here on the edge. And I didn't really want to cut there either, so I'm going to wrap the short wall all the way out to this face. There's my short wall. Still have to open the window, cut the window openings in this. And there's the last piece out here on this edge. And that feels like a nice completed task out here on the long boards, on the long walls. Obviously, still a lot to do, but I've been working at work 11 days straight, and I haven't been able to get out here. I just haven't either had the time or the energy. When I got home, I was just done. It's a beautiful night out here in early February 2023. And I'm getting some work done, which feels good.